The reality television show Pawn Stars features Rick Harrison, who is the owner of the Gold and Silver Pawn Shop. Now, Rick Harrison is also known to be a tough bargainer, and any of the fans that watch Pawn Stars know that the owner of the world famous Gold and Silver Pawn Shop is always ready to walk away from a deal if a deal is not right for him, because he's always avoided placing any emotional attachment into a specific item. Now, this doesn't always make Rick Harrison friends, nor does it invite more customers to the Gold and Silver Pawn Shop. So in today's video, we'll be showing you the most insane customers in Pawn Stars history. Now, a man named Joe came into the Gold and Silver Pawn Shop to sell what he claimed to be the original Bat phone that was in Bruce Wayne's desk in the Batman series that ran on ABC between 1966 and 1968. The phone had also been signed by actors Adam West, who played Bruce Wayne aka Batman, and Burt, who played Robin in the series. So Joe was hoping to get a little bit of money, only around $500 for it. Anything less than $500, then Joe said he would keep it for himself. He explained it was an actual working phone that was sold to him as Batman's phone from the set, and he had the actors sign it when he saw them. Unfortunately though, Joe didn't have any proof that it was an actual prop from the set. So Rick did what he normally does in situations like this and decided to call in an expert. Steve Grad confirmed that the signatures were real, but also said that there were some signature removals above Adam's signature, which had perhaps been a personalization. While the customer denied that he removed anything, Grad insisted that it was visible and affected the item's value, which he therefore submitted to be around $200, and based on that, Rick only made an offer of $100, while the seller Joe said the lowest he would go was $300. But with Rick unwilling to go any higher than $100, the two ended up not making a deal. And after leaving the shop, Joe told the cameraman that he thought the pawn shop owner's lowball offer was an absolute insult. Now, it seems like coin collectors are some of the hardest customers to please, and in season 12, Rick especially upset a man named Mark, who came into the shop with an 1867 proof shield nickel that he had for about 15 years. Mark had the coin graded and everything, and Rick was intrigued by this extremely rare piece that was one of the finest ones of its kind ever graded. According to Mark, only 25 of these nickels had been made, and Rick was aware of how special this coin was because it was a proof coin, meaning it was a polished blank coin that was put into the minting machine, and they had to make sure that it was a perfect coin. Rick also knew that proof coins from the 1800s are very rare and could be worth some serious money. Mark added that this proof coin was an actual production for about a month before they stopped the production because the coin had stars and bars on it, which the North didn't like, due to the fact that the stars and bars signified the Confederacy. Now, based on the coin's great condition as well as its great historical value, the owner was looking for about $90,000 for the coin, which prompted Rick to call in his expert, who said these coins had brought in a range of prices from about $63,000 to $80,000. Now, the customer was not very happy to hear that, saying he had a different opinion of the coin's value, while he eventually came down to $80,000. However, Rick didn't want to go above $50,000. After leaving the shop upset, Mark said that you would have to be totally out in the desert with no water in order to take Rick's extremely low offer of 50 grand. Now, for the fans of Pawn Stars, and preferably the diehard fans, people will remember the time when a guy came in the Gold and Silver Pawn Shop in the second season to sell a Perseus and Pegasus statue from 1888 by French sculptor Ermelo Picot for about $6,000. Rick pointed out that there were a few cracks that wouldn't be there if it was an original casting, and that it probably was a recast from 40 or 50 years ago. That was made long after Picot had died. He even found a coin that said made in USA in the statue, which was more than enough proof for Rick that it wasn't an original. However, the customer simply said that he didn't believe him and didn't care what Rick had to say. He stated what you see and what you can prove are two different stories. And of course, he got pretty angry before the old man eventually stepped in and explained that they don't buy stuff when they're not sure about it, and that the statue wasn't for them. The guy eventually walked out of the shop saying that the statue was Rick's loss and not his. And that'll wrap up today's video. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you next time.